Hi guys, and welcome back to Simply Forex, the channel dedicated to you, the trader. We want you to be successful in the markets. So guys, I'm going to give you some gold every day. I'm going to let you know which currency pairs I'm looking to trade and which direction. And I'm also going to let you know which news that you must be aware of. So let's take a look at the chart and what I'm potentially going to trade today. Top of the morning, traders. How are you? It is Friday, the 27th of May. We have made it to the end of the week. Guys, would love to hear from you. Leave a comment. Let me know how your trading's going, or if you need help with something, leave a question. Right, as always, guys, we're going to look back at yesterday's trades. We're going to take a look at today's potential trades and also the important news coming out today as well. So let's start with a recap of yesterday. Yesterday, guys, we had three potential trades. Okay, the first one was this. This was the US dollar Japanese yen. This was a particularly profitable trade, so I hope you got in on this trade. So yeah, guys, so reasons for taking this short were as follows. So price was in an uptrend, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Didn't create a higher high, okay, and then eventually price came down and broke these lows. Okay, so we are now in a downward structure. Price come up, created a new lower high, came back down, and since this candle here, yeah, sellers have been in control. Yeah, this candle here, buyers have not taken control of the market, and yesterday's bearish doji still tells me sellers are in control. Okay, so for these reasons, we've been trying to short this market. Okay, so potentially down to this blue line or even this blue line here. Okay, the second blue line corresponds with this last high over here. If you can just see it because of my fat head. All right, so we're shorting this market. Let's look at H1 to see how we could get in on this trade. And we managed to get in twice on this trade, guys. Okay, so let's zoom out a little bit. So as you can see, guys, price came up into our grey zone. All right, we did have this candle form, guys. Yeah, this 100% tells me sellers are in control of this market. All right, but because of the time, yeah, it was a bit too early for me, but maybe some of you guys got in on this candlestick and that would have been perfectly reasonable. Yeah, enter here, stop above here, take price back down, yeah, to these lows. Okay, I didn't enter on this candle because, like I say, guys, I always wait for the European and London Open. So by the time I was trading, I saw this candle from before, and yeah, and price had been rejecting that grey zone. But I actually got in on this candle here. Okay, so we had a couple of dojis and then bang. Yeah, we had this very bearish candle form. So I got in here at the close of this candle. I had to put my stop above these last swing highs. Okay, and I closed 80% of my trade at roughly 1:1, which was around this last low here. Okay, so I closed 80% of my trade and I was still in for 20% of this trade. The idea was to come down further to one of our higher time frame targets. All right, so yeah, happy with this trade. Closed 80%, left 20% to run. Okay, as you can see, price comes storming back up into our grey zone, but no problem. All it did was give us another opportunity to get in on this trade. Okay, so finally we saw this candle here, yeah, in our grey zone, yeah, a bearish engulfing candlestick pattern. When this happens, guys, I'm looking for this candle to close roughly at least halfway down this green candle. All right, and that's what happened. Okay, so that tells me sellers are in control. I entered on the close of this candle, put my stop above here, and then again I took price back down. Yeah, I did plan to take price back down to here. But as soon as I got a risk to reward, I literally just closed my trade this morning. Okay, so It was about a 1.5 risk to reward, 1:1.5, closed 80% of the trade. So I'm still in this trade for 20% as well. So I have two separate trades at 20% still running on this pair. Okay, and I'm letting both of them run down to one of our higher time frame targets. Yeah, because we entered here and we entered here. So I have two locked at 20% still running. Okay, guys, but would love to know how you traded this pair. All right, leave some comments below. All right, that was the first trade idea, guys. The second trade idea was this. This was pound against the Canadian dollar. Reasons for taking this trade were as follows. So price was in a downtrend, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Didn't create lower lows. All right, again, this always tells me price is breaking down. And then we finally broke this last high here. Okay, this candle here was the one that actually broke it for me. Yeah, because this candle here, the wick closed inside. This candle here, the wick closed inside. But this candle broke all of those wicks and this last high. Okay, so this told me we had higher highs. So the idea was just to take price up to this blue line here, or even this blue line. Okay, and as you can see, that's pretty much what happened. It didn't quite touch our blue zone. Okay, but let's look at H1 to see what actually happened in more detail. It was a tricky one to trade this, guys. Yeah, so price come down into our grey zone and we got, yeah, my God, we got a bullish candlestick pattern. Yeah, but because, yeah, obviously, yeah, we don't need to be a rocket science to tell us buyers have taken control of the market here, but the risk to reward, yeah, from here to here, yeah, up to our blue line, we have to put our stop here, okay? And what we're risking, all of this, to our reward, just this, didn't make sense, okay? So you couldn't enter straight away on this candle, okay? So what you could have done, guys, was wait for a retrace, yeah? And that's what I was waiting for, but, yeah, once I was waiting for it, we got this red candle fall, okay? So this now tells me sellers are back in control, and I wouldn't want to buy this market off of this red candle, okay? All right, and then sure enough, yeah, we had bearish candle, bearish candle, bearish candle, okay? So I was right to stay out of this trade. Sellers had taken control, okay? And then eventually it came down and hit our second grey zone. And then we had this huge wick on this red candle. Okay, I know it's a red bearish candle, but this wick, yeah, and the fact that it had retraced all the way down to this grey zone, yeah, I was happy to take the trade. Okay, so off of this first green candle, I just was unable to get into it. Yeah, sellers had taken control, so I wasn't happy to buy it. But then on this candle, with this huge wick bouncing off this grey zone, I entered the trade. Okay, so I entered here, put my stop below here. Okay, and literally this morning, yeah, I've closed a couple of trades this morning, guys. So literally this morning, yeah, I reached about a 1.5, a risk reward of 1 to 1.5, and I closed 100% of my trade. Yeah, I did not let 20% run, and the reason for that is this. Yeah, if we go back to the daily chart, this is not a candle I would like to be buying or longing into. Okay, so yeah, as soon as I got a nice profit on my trade, literally woke up this morning. You have to bear in mind, I didn't know this candle had formed until I woke up. Okay, when I see that and I wake up in the morning, yeah, on the H1, yeah, I'm just happy to close my trade here. Okay, I got in here, put my stop loss here, got a risk to reward of more than 1:1. Okay, so another profitable trade, guys. Yeah, US dollar yen, very profitable. Pound Canadian dollar, profitable. Okay, so that was the second trade. The third trade idea was this. This was the Aussie dollar against the New Zealand dollar. All right, and excuse me, the reasons for shorting this market were as follows. So price was in an uptrend, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, didn't create a higher high. Okay, and then finally these lows were broken as well, yeah, with this candle here. Okay, so this candle, change in price structure, meant we just wanted to take price lower down to this blue line or even this blue line here. Okay, all right, so that hasn't happened yet. I still expect this market to come down, but let's look at H1 to see what actually happened. Yeah, this one was a little frustrating, guys, to be quite honest. So let me zoom in here. So price came up to our grey zone. All right, by the time I had woken up, it was this candle that was of interest to me. Yeah, so price had come up. We got this large bearish engulfing candlestick pattern. Okay, so I entered on the close of this wick. I put candle, sorry, I put my stop above here. And as you can see, guys, I got taken out. Yeah, 100% of my trade got taken out. Okay, so frustrating. This will happen again, guys. As long as you follow your money management, losses are perfectly reasonable. Yeah, don't trust any trader that tells you they don't have losses. Okay, so yeah, this happened. I got stopped out, no problem. But then I saw this candle. Yeah, again, another bearish engulfing candlestick pattern, and even more bearish than this candle pattern here. Okay, so again, I entered on this candle. I got a slight retrace. I got in here. I put my stop above here. Okay, and the idea is just to take this back down to these lows over here. I'll show you in a minute because my big head is in the way. All right, so I'm still in this trade for 100%. Okay, we've had this candle this morning, so this is encouraging as well. So yeah, we're looking to take price lower. Okay, so yeah, one bad trade on this pair, and the second trade I am still in for 100%. Let me just zoom out just so you can see my target. Yeah, so my target will be around here, guys, to close 80% of the trade, and then I'll leave 20% to run. Okay, guys, so yeah, two very good trades, and the third trade, you know, a loss, but I'm still in the second trade, so we'll see what happens with this one today. Let me know how you traded these pairs, guys. Would love to hear from you. Okay, let's look at today's potential trades now. Guys, if you enjoyed yesterday's recap, then please smash the like button. Yeah, it helps support the channel. And also come join us at Simply Forex. Subscribe to the channel, smash that notification button. And that way, guys, you'll receive an alert every single morning and won't miss a single daily analysis. All right, guys, so go ahead and do that. Okay, so trades for Friday, the 27th of May. We've only got the one trade today, guys, and it's the same one of the same ones from yesterday, and it is this. It is the Aussie dollar against the New Zealand dollar. So for me, nothing has changed in this market. Yeah, price, as we described earlier, was in an uptrend. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Didn't create a higher high. Yeah, as always, guys, this tells me price is breaking down. Price comes down, breaks these lows here, okay, and we had this large bearish candle. Okay, yesterday's green doji, doesn't tell me buyers have taken control of this market. So we are still looking to short this market again down to this blue line and even this blue line here, which corresponds with these last lows over here. Okay, and this is just a psychological level, 0900. All right, guys. So yeah, shorting this market still. Let's look at H1 for execution. I have slightly adjusted my grey zones. And to be honest with you, I could make this one large grey zone, to be quite honest. But this is what can happen on this pair, guys. So price could retrace, well, it is in this grey zone. So it hasn't retraced, but it is in this grey zone. But you can see these last highs here. Yeah, it has already reacted. Okay, so you could get in on this candle. Yeah, high here, put your stop above here. But again, guys, as you know, I like to wait for, at least Europe to open before I trade. Okay, so yeah, maybe we miss this candle and price carries on down. Okay, so if we don't catch this candle, what could happen, guys, is this. So we break this low. All right, so we have price comes down. We have a change in H1 structure because these lows are broken. So then we have lower lows. And then price comes back up into this grey zone, retests it. Okay, candlestick pattern, bearish candlestick pattern forms. And then we take price lower. Okay, so this could be one option that happens. All right. Our target, sorry guys, my big head is always in the way these days. I do apologize. Yeah, and our target will be these last lows here. Yeah, from here, close 80% and then leave 20% to run. Okay. Alternatively, yeah, price could retrace back up to this grey zone here. Okay. So this could happen. All right. And then price again, we want to see a bearish candlestick pattern form. We enter the trade, we take price back down to our last H1 low, which could possibly be this. Yeah, we don't know, it hasn't formed yet. We close 80% of the trade and then leave 20% to run down to our higher time frame target. Guys, I am already in this trade for 100%, but I could possibly add to that trade, yeah, depending on what setup we get. All right, guys. So, yeah, that's the only trade for today. Aussie dollar against the New Zealand dollar. Let's take a look at the news now. Guys, if you're enjoying this daily morning analysis and would like to receive it every single day, Monday to Friday, then please subscribe to the channel and smash that notification button. Yeah, we greatly appreciate it. Okay, so news for today, guys. Pretty much none. Okay, so we did have some overnight, 3 stars coming out of Australia, but this was exactly as expected. Yeah, with the news, we always have the forecasted, the estimated result, and then the actual result. Okay, so this was exactly as expected. If we scroll down, guys, as you can see, there is no other 3-star rating today that we are interested in. So you are free to trade. Guys, yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed the vid. If you have, please subscribe, like, and share. I hope you have a great trading day and a wonderful weekend. And I'll catch up with you on Monday, guys. See you later.